Making your drum set sound fantastic can be challenging, but it's totally doable if you follow these basic guidelines. No matter if you're a beginner drummer or more advanced, drum tuning can be quite intimidating. While every drum is unique, and the ideal tuning varies from one musical situation to the next, some general rules of thumb apply. Each drum has two drum heads which work together and produce the fundamental pitch of the drum. The relation between top and bottom head influences the sustain when the drum resonates. In our case, we tune all the resonant heads slightly higher than the batters. Let's apply this to the snare drum. First, let's put on a new batter head. Remove all of the tension rods and place the new head on the bearing edge. Make sure there's no dust on any of the surfaces. Then place the hoop on the head and insert the tension rods into the threads. Tighten them with your fingers until you can't get them any tighter. It's best to do it in a star pattern so that the tension is distributed evenly across the whole surface of the head. Next, take a drum key and keep tightening the head up, again crossing over and using small increments like quarter turns per tension rod. You should hear the pitch of the drum going up. Once the head starts to sing, tap near the edge next to each tension rod so that you can hear the pitch. It should be the same across the whole surface, so make small adjustments until you've got the head in tune with itself. Then, go up or down with all tension rods simultaneously until you've reached your desired pitch. Apply the same technique to the resonant head. A very useful trick is to use a drumstick to lift the snare wires for easier listening. When engaging the snare wires, make sure they settle in the middle of the head. Adjust the tension of the wires so that they give you a good balance between control and sensitivity without choking the drum or buzzing too much. Let's listen to what we've got in a low, medium, and high tuning. The tuning range is pretty impressive. Now go ahead and try what your snare can do. Next up, bass drum tuning. In a modern pop situation, bass drums are usually tuned pretty low, producing a short and punchy sound. We put a new head on our bass drum using the same principles as with the snare. After getting the lugs finger tight, another quarter turn with a drum key might already be enough on the bass drum. Since we're tuning relatively low, it can be easier to use a mallet for tapping near the lugs. Again, we tuned the resonant head slightly higher. For a short and controlled sound, we muffled the bass drum with a blanket. Here's what it sounds like before and after muffling. Lastly, the toms. The heads of our toms were in good condition, so we left them on. Placing your tom on top of your drum throne is a very useful way to mute the second drum head that you're not currently working on. Start the tuning process by loosening the drum heads completely. For a modern sound, you'll want them to have a clear tone with a medium-long sustain. A medium-low tuning works well for this. After finger tightening the tension rods, only a small amount of drum key tuning is needed, as toms usually require quite little tension. Again, match the pitches of each lug, also tuning the reso head slightly higher than the batters. For the floor tom, it can also be easier to use a mallet. This is how different a single drum kit can sound in a low and a high tuning. best way to get your hands on drum tuning is to just try it out. You can't really do anything wrong, and practice makes perfect. We hope that our crash course helped you get closer to the sound you're looking for. Which tuning did you like the most? Be sure to tell us in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos every Tuesday.